Joy Gurudev, Joy Ma, Shambhu Mahadev. Today we have received a question from Kushmaji from USA Group. She has asked a very important question that Guruji, I wanted to know about maas, khaar maas, like when it is starting, why is it an extra month, why do we have an extra month? Kindly advise on that. Thank you. And why is it called an extra month? So whatever you get from Google, I'm not going to tell you, you can Google it. But I can tell you something which you will never get on Google Bar. Plus, we give you daily predictions and Achukupai on all the groups. In the Achukupai, in the Panchang section and the daily predictions, we will let you know what to do daily during this adhik maas, khaar maas, mal maas. Now, let us understand what is this adhik maas. What is this khaar maas? What is this mal maas? And why is it known as? So, first we will have to understand the solar year to understand the lunar year. Now, this is the sun and this is the earth. The earth rotates on its axis in 24 hours and few extra time. And the earth goes around the sun, rotates around the sun in 365 days. It is believed like this. But it is not true. The earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to go around the sun. Well, now where are the 6 hours gone? What happens when earth goes around the sun? When the earth goes around the sun, we complete 4 seasons in India. And the whole of the world complete their 3 seasons, 2 seasons, 5 seasons, 4 seasons, whatever they experience in this period, in this, period when the earth goes around the sun. Then if that is the calculation, then a year must not have 365 days, but it must have 365 and a quarter day and few minutes and seconds on it. But it is not so. We end our year exactly in 365 days because we can measure the year in days easily, not in hours. Because if we start measuring the year in hours, it will be much more complicated system for us. So where does this 6 extra hours go? In 4 years, this 6 hours get converted into 1 day, 24 hours. Hence, in every 4 years, a lunar year has 1 extra day called the 29th of Feb. And that year which has 29th of Feb is known as the leap year. Till here I think so you have understood well. Now let us go ahead to understand the leap year of lunar calendar. This was the solar calendar. So, when the earth goes around the sun, it is known as a solar year. But when the moon goes around the earth, it is known as 1 lunar year. The earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete 1 cycle around the sun. But the moon takes 354 days. In the language of astrology, 354 days, 22 ghatis, 1 pearl, 23 people. Now, if you see 354 days plus this time and 365 days plus the extra time, then you will find that each lunar year is short of 10 days and 53 gatis, that is few minutes, and 30 people and 7 people. So, in the language of astrology, I want to tell you, a sun takes 365 days, 15 gati, 31 pearl and 30 people to complete. The earth takes this much time to complete its cycle around the sun. Now, this 10 days, 10 plus days, in 3 years, they turn into one full month. So, every 3 years, there is an extra month, not a day, an extra month. There are 13 months in a lunar calendar. And that extra month, which comes after every 3 years, is considered as a extra adhik maas, mal maas or khaar maas. Now, as this question has come from the West, from the USA, I would like to again tell you that you must be aware that leap year is not considered auspicious by the Christians. They avoid getting married on the leap year, and it is not considered a very auspicious year. In the same way, Hindus did not consider this extra month as a very auspicious month, and they did not carry out any auspicious rituals or functions during this extra month, like marriage or buying a new house or doing a big puja, engagement, thread ceremony, etc. So the story goes that the month felt very neglected and insulted, so he went to Lord Vishnu, Mahavishnu, and he complained about this. He was crying over it. He went to Lord Krishna first. Lord Krishna took him to Mahavishnu, Lord Purushottam. So Lord Purushottam blessed the extra month and told the extra month that from now onwards I am giving you my name. You will be known as the Purushottam Maas. That means a very auspicious month. Of course, people will not get married or engage or do any auspicious ceremonies during your period, but whatever fasting, sadhana, etc. they would do in this period will have multifold results. So everyone must do fasting and a lot of penance in this extra month. And what month will be twice in a year, every 3 years? Who decides that? So if you open up your Hindu almanac and if you check the nakshatra, like right now the Shravan Maas is going on, the Shravan Maas is going on, the holy month of Shravan, of Lord Shiva. Shravan Maas begins with Shravan Nakshatra and ends with Shravan Nakshatra. Now, in that calculation, whichever nakshatra starting and ending has 30 days, in that leap year, that month will be known as the extra month. Like, for example, before few years, Shravan Maas was the extra month. After Shravan Maas, again, if nakshatra Shravan is there, and after 1 month again the nakshatra Shravan is there, when the month is ending, then the Shravan Maas will be considered as the extra year. Now, if this is confusing to you, let me confuse you even more. If you know astronomy or if you know astrology, the month, the lunar month, in which the sun is not transiting. The lunar month in which the sun is not changing its sign. Sun is not entering from one sign into another sun sign. That month will be considered as the extra month in the lunar calendar. Now, if you don't know that, or if you have not understood this last two things that I have told you, it absolutely doesn't matter, because that calculations are not for you. We do it and we tell you every day what is the panchang and how is your day and this and that. So you don't have to use your head in that. But adhik maas is for prayers, for chanting mantras, for meditating, for fasting, for donations, doing donations, to visit spiritual places, temples, etc., to visit your guru. This is the work of this extra month adhik maas. And just for the benefit of the people who live in the West, I have explained it in greater detail in English this time, because the question has come from my USA WhatsApp group. So whatever has been asked by Indians living abroad or by Westerners, and if it has some Eastern background, we will have no choice but to explain that in detail in English, so all of you will understand. I hope you have understood the importance of this extra month. So gear up for this extra month. Sadhana, meditation, mantra, donations, devotion, everything, fasting. Let's lose weight, okay? Hari Aum Tatsat.